Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to some of my Dwarven playthrough facing off against the legendary Chaos Invasion, where the first wave has definitely been blunted. It's wandered off elsewhere now, to be fair. So I'm just in position waiting for the second waves to come. I'm pulling some of my units back home at this point. I'm going to leave these two in the passes for now, I think. For now, but I'm not entirely sure what I want to do and where I want to go. I don't think I need to leave 3 armies up here, so I'm going to start pulling one back for now, because it feels daft just leaving everything in here, up here, just in case. Oh, sorry, I just whacked my table. But I say that, I'll probably regret that in a bit, but it is what it is. I also do need to, I don't want to play this as a bit of a, I want to play this as a proper campaign, guys. I mean, the aim is to win the Chaos Invasion, but I want to play it as a proper campaign while we're going, so it's a bit more realistic. Otherwise, it just gets a little bit daft. I'm definitely getting Slayer shrines in all these places, because obviously we're going to get a lot of creeping corruption up here as time goes on, which is always good fun to deal with. So, you know, lots of creeping chaos corruption to deal with, and yeah. Let's see.
You summoned me?
What I'm going to be doing is leaving some agents up here. I'm potentially going to try and get some more agents if I can get some more agent buildings built up as well. He's going to join an army, but some of the other ones, I've got like a sort of a group of agents around up here to deal with things. Oh, you know what I might do? No, I've already pulled those armies back. I was considering going a Winkling Out Throt. Get rid of that threat. I could push up into Karakadrak. Oh yeah, that seems like a good idea. Yes, I will trade with Kislev. Pushing up a force into Karakadrak seems like a really good idea, and then we can potentially even start pushing out into Norscan territory to clear this and be ready up here. Yes, this seems like a plan, he says, after he sent all his armies down here. I am going to send a single army to do this from up here.
My axe thirsts for war. Summon me if you dare. Onward.
You're going to be that. The High King will do this. So we're going to try and move up to reclaim the former Dawi lands up here of Karakadrak, and obviously we'll try and get Hell Pit as well while we're up here. I don't think with this army, I'm not going to take 2 armies. This is potentially a little risky, but we'll see how it goes. I want to do a bit of global recruitment here.
Let us begin. On to glory for the ancestors.
Ah, you're going to sit here in ambush start, in encampment stance shortly.
Armed and ready.
And you two
Moving out.
can head straight for the Hell Pit. Okay. I thought you were joining somebody.
The axe thirsts for war.
You can head up here as well as a secondary sort of view. So you're already built up. You can head up here to pre-cleanse some corruption. You can join this army, which is fleeing. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Well, it's not fleeing, it's falling back. Okay, that's fine. That gives me a little objective then. Somewhere to take and try and hold. As I said, these armies are being pushed down here to have a fight with the We'll build them up a bit, but then we're going to have a campaign versus the greenskins down here, because they're getting too powerful. I don't like that, and it does give me quite a threat on my borders down here. If I can push back into them, I can potentially expand their territory. Yeah, potentially, I might do a small campaign versus the heirs of Morrigan first, to try and get Clan Angrand and Karakern into the fold. But we'll see how that goes. This is the thing which confuses. The Warriors of Chaos are definitely still out there. I'm just not really seeing them yet. Yes, you can have a defensive alliance.
Greetings.
And yes, you can have military access. We're at the point where all of the allied factions, the good factions, will start allying and becoming really friendly with each other, which is always really nice at this point.
Thirsts for war. The High King acts. The runes are cast.
Oh yeah, and there's other things I may do along the way, like destroy some settlements.
Move the throng. The dwarfs need me. Don't you fret, it's done.
Oh, there it was. Winter Tooth as well, which is perfect for that other positioning. While it's easy, I would be remiss not to bring up my secondary force. Throt. No. I actually lost a unit there. Really? Hate Slayers. They are terrible.
I'm here now.
How had he not built this place up at all? He must have lost here at some point already. And then we're going to push over into the mountains in the next few turns. There we go. You guys can pull back here where... I'll have a think. I might just change their stance, if I'm honest. Yeah, I think removal of corruption there is probably a good idea. Bombadil's got an upgrade here. Let's gain some more in tactician. Although... all characters. That's just characters. But yeah, get up. All characters. Oh, it's just characters. I'm actually going to grab the recruitment one for the time being, because we are doing a lot of recruitment at the moment still, so... there we go. So we're in a good position to start expanding a little bit up there. You guys are pushing nicely. I'm actually going to stop... oh, I meant to do that. I meant to stop them. I'm going to pull them up to Barak Var, actually, to replenish a bit. Then we'll hit the heirs of Morrigan. Might just destroy the territory there, rather than capturing it so others can capture it, but then could potentially confederate it in.
Master engineer at your service.
Assuming the greenskins don't pick it up. I will double check who they're allied with before we do anything too major, actually. So we're going to smash into here and smash into there to weaken the Norskans, though we have inevitably put ourselves at odds with Norska, but they are an assistance to chaos at least, so... I don't want to go full military alliance. Because A, you're weak, B, I don't want to be pulled into your stupid little petty wars, so yeah. Okay, so they have no allies.
One rag. I'm not gonna die standing here.
Ready. One rug.
I am the Slayer King.
There we go. Let's deal with our northern campaign a bit more.
To vengeance. Ready access.
Raise it.
Throw bearers.
Definitely do not want to be capturing these places. They're terrible and you can't have walls. Which, for fighting the hordes of chaos, is not a great idea.
Morgrim. I'll cast the runes. I am the White Dwarf. Aye?
Here we go. Right. You. Encampment stance. And get another unit of Thunderers under Global. Right. I'm disbanding this army because I can re-recruit it better.
On the way.
For the wisdom of Vol...
Aye, lad, what can I do? Aye, laddie, off we go.
Right. Do I want a Rune Lord? I'm going to go for a Rune Lord for this one. Let's take the research rate buff. Up in Grimnir's Heirs. I need 14 for the Anvil of Doom. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll start the rest next. We'll look into the rest of that next turn. We're getting there, basically. Here we go. Extra powder. There we go. Constant allies in range. Buffs up all of my artillery.
Grimnir's axe first.
Grudge against chaos. I think seems like a good idea for us. Buffing, giving us buffs fighting the chaos hordes. Let's get you deadly onslaught as well.
To war?
To be fair, that one which lost somebody, you can go join them.
Ready.
You can start making your way up to join this force. There we go. So we're going to relatively quickly clear out here, pick up Karaka Drak, and then potentially send at least one army reaving Norska. And then we can keep a urban garrison up here to help defend against Norscan and Chaos invasions. I'm not going to try taking the Chaos Wastes up here because, yeah, I'm not suicidal. It's not worth holding. It's terrible for us. So if other people want to sneak in and try and take it, they're more than welcome. I just wish I knew where the rest of the goddamn Chaos Invasion had gone. But it's not my problem at this point. The next one will be, because I am going to be positioned all around up there. I am basically specifically positioning myself as the shield. Yeah, lots of defensive alliances, but not going for the full military alliances, because when you're in a full military alliance, they're actually less likely to confederate with you. Oh, there we go, that's nice. Quest issued. Defensive or military alliance with Reichland.
Our enemies shall tremble.
Oh, wow.
Aye.
I was expecting that to be held by the Skaven. Like this one.
For the king. The High King acts. Forwards. What? Time for a reckoning.
I think I'm going to move these guys a little further up into this pass soon. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that there because I may well want to be able to recruit here long run. Ooh, I did not mean abandoning. I meant repair. You've got an abandoning button which appears where the repair button does, which is a little, yeah, I wish I could say I hadn't accidentally clicked it before, but I definitely have accidentally clicked it before, and then abandoned a settlement. And you can do it on high level settlements as well, though if there's a repair and an abandon you get two. But yeah, I've not done it on that, but I have done it on somewhere I've just taken before I took it, then abandoned it. I was like, what happened? And it took me ages to realise why, so just be careful of that one. It really needs a pop-up of, are you sure you want to abandon this settlement? Looks like Mulder are basically gone. Not before spreading some goddamn plague. I'm happy for the Empire to take everywhere below us. I will try and actually ally with the Empire. At some point, I've got to do some of these missions, but honestly, I mean, I'm not here to do the missions, so.
Your reach grows yet further, great lord.
Okay.
Grow restless. Very well. This may work.
Got then.
Anat. To battle!
Let's take them out.
This will not take
Because
me
they have
to
been a
my
fawn sitting there, spreading corruption. Oh.
death. There will be blood.
To war. The throng agrees.
There we go. I'll be able to attack straight away now.
Pray I may with Grimnir.
Oh, no, Slayer's committed suicide this time. Raise it!
Jargo demands blood.
What?
Together we're stronger.
Yes. Yes! Give me a Belagar! There we go. So I now have Belagar, Iron Hammer as well. I should have taken there then just to connect up my territory. No, I'm happy. I don't mind the gap. I'm going to get all this soon, so.
What? Greetings from Sigmar.
Revenge incarnate.
Oh, and he's still got all of the ghosts.
Summon me if you dare.
Annoyingly, he only has Karakaiser. Do I want to push down and get Skaven Blight as well?
Onward. The axe thirsts for war.
Iron hammer. On my
You
way.
can push that way to there. I could just take all of this if I'm honest.
Greetings. We may.
No, I'm happy for the Border Princes to have the territory if they actually cap it.
Take the realms. Aye, it will better our cause. I declare war on them. Drag them.
Burn it to the ground.
How can I help?
I have the forge fires glowing.
I suppose so. Iron-willed. The dwarfs need me. Aye.
I know full well what's going to be here. You're going to sit in here for the time being. Oh no, the Skaven! What a surprise!
Under control. Be gone.
Did it work?
The runes are ready.
I don't know if that worked. No more corruption cleansing for him up in the north.
Arcane winds under control. Won't happen. True King.
Belegar, once we've dealt with this, is going to go here to take this army, because he is one of my favourite dwarves. He is just so fun. He's such a good, heavily armoured dwarf. Let's see how they've done him. Oh, Thunderer, that's fine. Obviously, he's gone for all his own stuff. Actually, of the way he could have been set up, that's not bad, so I'm not worried by that.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
Do not greet me as a friend, nor are we foe.
Ready.
So we've got the Copper Mountain. I'm not quite sure I'm a huge fan of them holding that territory, but there's not much I can do about it without going to war with them. I guess I'm going to grab damage walls for you. Yeah, that does include organ guns, so let's grab that, because we are getting quite high leveled, so we'll potentially be getting to that level soon.
Won't happen.
Oh, no, that's not what I want to be doing.
Lord of Clan Morgan.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've decided I want slightly more of those, and some hammers. Oh no, I've already got the hammers in, and giving me 1 hero slot. I may tweak this slightly, but I'll work that out when we get there. Simply because I've got, if I want Belegar in, I potentially want to put all of his heroes into it, because they are insanely good. Seriously, Ungrim, why did you go for gyrocopters? Oh no, I actually want you to have hard to hit. There we go. Hard to hit is always one of the ones I do. Defensive ones first. I always go for defensive ones first because it just makes so much more sense to me. If you're defensive, you're not getting hit, which means you've got longer to actually do damage. It makes for a longer fight. You know, lots of, don't get me wrong, weapon melee attack is really good. There's probably a point where the meta says you should be swapping, but it's really hard. I can't always tell. But yeah. Seriously, where the hell are the Warriors of Chaos pissed off to? That's a brave move. If I'm honest, I am going to break my trade agreement with these guys.
Do not greet me as a friend, nor...
Unfortunately, they're just not powerful enough, guys. They're not worthy of my alliance.
For the wisdom of Valea.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
Let us begin.
Dragon!
There we go.
By the damage grown!
Is that faction done? It didn't say it's the faction done, interestingly. You're going to pull around to Karaz. Karaz.
One rug. The axe thirsts for war. Summon me if you dare. Aye.
You're going to be pulled out because I've got far too many heroes at the moment. And you're going to be sent to the north.
For the wisdom of the...
Okay, I want to knock something down here to get a wall going. I don't really need recruitment there. I'm happy to keep a Slayer Shrine for the Untainted. That's all good. I'm happy with how that's going. Let's do this, guys.
What do you want?
Let's take Throt.
Casting the runes. I'll surround the enemy.
At that time, I know it was a success. Oh, there's barely any garrison here, guys, but I've got to fight this because I've not fought anything this session. It's been a little too steamrolly. We've already got lots of holes in this walls. Obviously, Vomit is going to be annoying, but with dwarves, we can take it. We can soak a little bit of warp lightning. If they start going yes, yes, we'll be worried, and about mutations which might have occurred because we are going into Clan Molder territory. But yeah, not too worried. Where are the breaks? So we're obviously going to attack here. They're annoyingly not in the place I'd have liked, but I'm not actually going there, but I'm goading them over there. I want to hit in here because I want to do my normal advance. I don't really need to at this point. This is such a small force. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to rip this gate apart as well and move everything else up here.
Rune Lord, Thunderers, for the ancestors. Hammerers, Slayers.
Basically, you force them to spread themselves across the entire wall like this, which is always good fun. Even if I'm not planning on going in on some of those bits. You guys can cease fire while you move forwards, and then everything else can move over. There we go. Make sure these guys are in guard mode, otherwise they have a bad habit of sneaking forwards. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, we could have just charged through the walls anywhere, but this is just funny because we spread them out, which makes it harder for them to deal with us anyway, and we're just going to rip holes through their walls. Let's just double time while we do this. Sneak out of that line of sight, and I can ignore that tower. Let's bring some Slayers back to shield us. Oh no, they've dropped some Skaven on me. Who cares? And let's start ripping holes in the walls, guys. And now the point is they can shoot through the gaps. Or will be able to once I've got myself in a better situation. Oh, this poor unit. It's just sitting on the walls, valiantly throwing stuff at me and just getting, yeah, all that done to it.
For the ancestor gods, start shooting lights. Strike out, iron breakers. Move now, Kazoot.
Right, let's start positioning ourselves.
Hammerers. Range far, range fast. Strike out.
You guys have. I've put fire on you so you can shoot through.
Shoot, lads! Iron breakers! War of vengeance!
Right, lads, forwards!
For the Calazon Corps!
It's a nice slow push in, and then I'm going to do my usual form up and try to pull a lot of stuff as much as I can into me.
Thunderers! vengeance!
My Thunderers can move a bit closer.
The clans unite! For the High King! Shield bearers, ho!
Right, you boys can move back.
Plow through! Understood, Lord!
Because this is perfect.
Craft!
Because now we're going to start throwing stuff into their flanks.
Move now! Nothing can stop us! Charge! Nothing can stop us!
Pull back. Pull back.
Iron breakers! The clans unite! Down!
Here they come at us. But it's not going to do them any good. Annoyed. I messed up by rejigging when I did, but that's fine.
Plow through! Yes! Iron breakers!
Forward.
Get moving! With haste!
Right, these two can actually pull back through now.
Go! For the carrots on jaw!
Beautiful. I mean, we're just basically causing a fire around all the Skaven. And we're slowly going to progress in, blowing everything to pieces.
Thunderers! Range fire! Range flash! Iron breakers! Ready to strike!
You know what? That Lord is actually being a bit of a pain here.
Iron breakers!
Oh, we're out of ammo. So it's charge time.
Battle ready! Have at them!
Let's drop our artillery. And it's time for a good old bit of good old-fashioned Control A action, guys. My one unit of Iron Breakers with ammo can move there just to block the entrance. Hey, we are a bit clustered, but we're also going to break him very shortly. Oh, that poor unit of clan rats!
Will do! Attack the Urks! Dwarfs, ready axes! Iron breakers!
Oh, I thought I'd drop that. None of my Iron Breakers have ammo. We've dealt with the thingy. To be fair, all of this damage is probably off this guy. 40 kills. So, yeah, but it's over. I mean, I could have autoed this, but I wanted a battle. Because I wanted to see my Iron Breakers gloriously doing this. The mix of Slayers in there and Hammerers. The issue with Iron Breakers is they're not actually the best attackers. Which is why you need them backed up by something which is. Because Iron Breakers do not have the best... I mean, actually, I say that. They've got 40 melee attack. But comparatively, you know, melee attack, they've not got the highest damage. They are definitely a unit which is designed to sit there and pew-pew... Oh, sorry, and hold a line. Oh, that one little unit of Night Runners. So, I mean, I could have tried to flood through here, but I've still had to knock holes, and it's just easier to form up here. And with 4 organ guns, there was absolutely no need to not. Yeah, they can easily kite me, which is annoying. But that unit can't, because it's in completely the wrong place. And they're Night Runners, they do very little damage, and as I said, I expected them to just surrender shortly, so there we go. Karakadrak has been reclaimed for dwarfdom for the Dawi. Brought back under the leadership of the direct leadership of the High King, guys, and it is going to be used as an outpost to keep an eye on the Chaos Wastes, and basically this region will host some armies as well to help girdle the entrance to the world from the Chaos Wastes. Touch wood. Hopefully. Okay. Oh, obviously occupy. I was like, why don't I even have to think about that? Ah, the silver hole, which I want, but yeah, we are going to need walls here straight away. I want that, but I also want as much growth here as possible, if I'm honest. I'm tempted to get rid of this. I am getting rid of the gem mine. No.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Don't care who you are.
It's a tricky one. Throt is not gone, but he's definitely weakened.
Throw bearers. Let's march. I'm here. There's no bother. I'll do it.
You guys can start heading down this way.
You know who I am. No.
To replenish, because this is definitely Throt's last thing, so I want to get rid of him. Potentially he holds there. I think Chaos are in the Empire, but I can't really see.
It is good to see our allies of the mountains. Right.
Let's funnel some money to them to make them like
Very
me
well.
more. So hopefully we can push ourselves into an alliance with them as time goes on. Obviously we've got our negative public order for ourselves from Confederation, but
And what can the
there's their last bit of territory. I hadn't realised it was up there.
you reek of anguish or hopelessness? Yes.
No, I see no reason to peace out with you just yet. Anyway, guys, that is where we're going to leave it. So the conquest of the North is going well. This will help secure ourselves later on. As always, thank you for watching. If you are enjoying this playthrough and want to see more, please do like and subscribe, guys. I am also doing Dryker and a Throt playthrough. Throt playthrough is probably my least... one I'm doing the least at the moment, actually, but I'm still doing that. So every other day, and this is every other day, and Dryker is every day at the moment. As well as a few other bits and pieces from before times, from before the patch. As always, a massive thank you to my Patreons. You really do help make all this possible. Link to my Patreon down below in the description, or you can hit join here on YouTube. Does the same thing if that's something which would be of interest to you. Anyone who does even consider that gets my eternal thanks. But thank you to everybody for watching as well. Cheers, guys.